Hello. Hi there. Good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Gretchen. I am the founder of Balance to the Core. I'm jumping on live here today to do a little magic circle workout with you. To be honest, I recorded a whole workout for you and I had the microphone on mute the whole time. So I figured, hey, I better jump on. So let's come on live and we'll do the workout live instead. Oh, technology, how I love thee. Oh, sometimes. All right. So we are going to work the full body. This is going to be about a 20-minute workout. So go ahead, grab your magic circle or ring or whatever you call it, and we'll get started. If you like this workout and you want more fun workouts from me, come check out my core club. It's my online Pilates membership. It is balancetothecore.com/core club. And we're a great group and we jump on live every week together and work out. We have a calendar of workouts. We have a little master class every month where we really dive deep into different areas of the mind and body. So it's a wonderful place to be. So, with that said, I just wanted to waste a little time because people are jumping on now. So awesome. We're going to start lying down on our backs. All right. And you're going to grab your circle and you're going to place it underneath your left ankle. All right. And we will lie down. Ooh. So get in the center of that mat. All right. And then let your ankle rest on the cushy part of that circle. So the circle is up and down. You want to be in the cushy part of your ankle as well, not that bony part. Okay. So let's wake up muscles. Okay. So you're going to take your hand, you're going to kind of just take it right underneath where your thigh meets your booty. All right. Where your hamstrings meet your booty, your outer thigh. So it's kind of right here. All right. And I want you to ignite those muscles and try to press the circle down by engaging those muscles. So I don't want you to push from the foot, because if you push from the foot, do you feel what that feels like? You don't even have to use any upper leg muscles, no booty muscles, okay? Consciously, with your mind, engage those muscles and press down from there. And your ankle and foot just come along for the ride. So we are waking up these muscles that we sit on for the majority portion of our day, and they don't like to wake up. Your booty is one of your biggest muscles in your body. And you know what? It doesn't work unless you put your mind there on certain exercises. All right. Other side. So we want to make sure it's working and we want to make sure it's awake. So take your hand. You got to squeeze those muscles because sometimes it's hard to get to them, and then press down from those muscles. Belly's engaged. All right. When you feel like, all right, it's working, and one side will work easier than the other for sure, we're going to place both our ankles onto the circle. And just to let the weight of your legs, let that circle sort of collapse, right? Okay. So now let's start to engage the body. As you reach your legs long, anchor your arms, draw your center in. We want a nice flat neutral pelvis. All right, take an inhale here, really kind of connect with your abdominals. And then as you exhale, draw those belly muscles in towards your spine and up towards your chest. And if you're superly engaging, you'll notice when you do that, your legs can start to elevate and open that circle. And then let everything go. Try that again. Take an inhale, prepare those abdominals, draw them in, connect. And as you exhale, just sort of tighten the waistband and see if you can elongate your low back as you let those legs elevate. So you're not jamming the back into the mat. You're in controlling your center, and with that, your low back just lengthens on the mat and release. All right, let's get those hips involved now because we just woke those up. So take your hands there, ignite those muscles and draw them towards each other so they wrap around. And with that, your ankles squeeze together. Take an inhale just like we did. Exhale, draw that center in and up. And we're so engaged. Power of the pelvis, baby. Those legs elevate. Your arms are anchored and you feel yourself just elevating those legs and opening that circle. And then let everything go. What's the difference? Draw it in. Ignite these muscles, wrap and squeeze. Take an inhale. Exhale. Let them elevate, and you can stay right here if you'd like, or if you'd like to do your 100 with your head, neck, and shoulders up. We're keeping that lower half really working, and start to pump those arms. Breathe in for 5. And as you breathe out, draw that belly in and up like you're doing. Maybe you lift the chest a little higher and wrap and squeeze the thighs a little deeper. Can we try to keep that circle still as well? Keep trying to see if those legs can elevate a little bit more. So they're just slightly resting on that circle. If you find your low back is popping up, changing shape, just lower those legs a little bit and you can kind of get a little bit more weight on that circle and just concentrate on that center. Okay. We don't want to sacrifice our form in order to open the circle. And I'm trying to let my head just kind of fall into my belly. I just forgot about my booty, did you? Come on, wrap and squeeze it. I'm here to remind you about all those muscles we have to think about. We'll do one more. And then lower it on down. All right, let's let our legs just kind of fall into that circle. We're going to reach our arms back behind us, draw your belly in, and let's see if we can roll up without letting our legs lift now. So can you keep your legs wrapping and squeezing, anchored onto that circle? As you roll up, can you try to keep your ankles pressing down into that circle, or do they lift? Oh my gosh, mine lifted. How did you do? It's just information. That's all it is. Okay. So let's take the circle in between our heels. Okay. And as they're in between our heels, again, we want to concentrate on what's going on in the pelvis. So I want you to pull that circle together from your hip bones. Now release that. Try it again. What does it feel like to pull in from the hips? And release. One more time. Pull in from the hips. Flex those feet. We're going to roll halfway back. Try not to let the circle slide too much to you. We want to really try to reach those heels away from you. And then we're going to dive our body up and over that circle without the circle going forward. We want to lift our body up and over the thighs. Roll it back on an inhale. And then exhale, just keep those heels anchored as you pull in from the hips. See how those hips can help stabilize you onto that mat. Inhale, exhale. So as I go over, my pelvis stays where it is. So like my tailbone is just anchoring downward. Maybe you try to go a little bit further this time. If the circle slides with you a little bit, that's okay. It's that intention, right? Exhale up and over, squeeze at the hips, dive over those legs. I'm going to start to make my way all the way down to the mat little by little. So you gauge where your body is today. Listen to it. If you're not ready to go all the way down, don't go all the way down. Maybe try just to go a centimeter further. It's amazing what that does. Wherever you're working, you've got 2 more. I'm going to give little pulses forward, up and over my legs. So the pulses don't come from the arms here. They lift up and over. It's from your center. 2, 1. And then I want you to just roll up through the spine. We're going to take that circle again underneath the left ankle. We're going to do a little something different now. So again, press down from your seat and hamstring. So take your hand there, press down on the circle there, and see if you can stabilize your leg there as you lift your other one up. I don't care where this leg lands. It could be down here. It's wherever you can hold the straight leg stable on your circle. You're going to take your leg over, cross it around, lift it up, bring it back up to the ceiling. Cross it over, bring it down, around, up, center of that ceiling. All right, give me 3 more. And as you circle this leg, we are really trying to keep our other leg stable on that circle. No moving circle. So use your power to the pelvis, and then we circle the other way for 5. Arms stay anchored. We want to keep the chest open, but really place your mental power on that circle using your seat and hamstring. And then pull it in. Good. And then we're going to just roll ourselves up, switch sides. Ankle down on that circle. Take it down. Take your hand there. Press down on that circle again. Are you stable? Those muscles working? Feel it. See if you can feel it. And then raise it up. All right. And then give me 5 circles and notice, what does it feel like to allow the circle to happen as you concentrate really on this bottom leg? Do you have more freedom? Do you feel more restricted? What does your body feel like? What does it feel like to have the brain focus on the non moving part of your body? Then give me 5 circles the other way. We're just training our mind to look at different things in a different way. Good lesson for life, right? Change our perspective. All right, bring it in and then woo, roll it up. Excellent job. From here, we're going to do a little rolling like a ball action. So I want you to come up onto your tippy toes and you're going to place the circle right along your outer thighs. It's not pressing into your kneecaps. Make sure it's on the thighs. And then come back and connect those heels. All right, elbows wide so our arms stay on our back. And my hands are just pressing on my ankles. And my ankles and shins are pressing into my hands into there. So I can really feel my back muscles. Now I want you to push that circle apart from your hips. Do you feel that? And your heels are connected. And now release it. Again, press out as your heels stay connected. Get into the power of the pelvis. One more time. Push it out, hold it there. Again, you're really connected. Press the shins in the hands in the shins, and we roll back and we try to keep everything in that lower half connected like we just prepared. So you roll back, your butt bones follow your heels. Inhale, exhale. And if you want to try a couple without the circle to see if you can stay that connected, give it a go. Try it out. Maybe you try to keep your elbows on your thighs and see if you can keep that all connected. Keep those elbows on the thighs. And again, you don't have to roll back. You can just go into those half roll backs if you want. Good. And then come on in. All right. Make sure your circle's close at hand so you can grab it. We're just going to do a little single leg stretch to start with. All right. So pull one leg in, one leg out, pull, pull, switch, pull, pulls. Your power of the pelvis working. Good. One more each side. And then hug it in. Go ahead, take that circle right in between your ankles now as you hug those thighs in. Take an inhale here. Really breathe into your upper back as you engage your belly. And then exhale, flex yourself up. All right, so we're going to stay right here. We're going to reach those legs, reach them, reach them, reach them, and really find that power of the pelvis here. All right, and then you're going to bend those legs right on back in. You can take your hands behind the head if that's better for you. We're going to reach those legs, reach them away from you, from your center. Stay connected in those hips as you pull in. One more time. Reach. Is your chest staying where it is? Good. Now bend it back in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add some arm here. So as you press those legs out, you're going to reach the arms away as well. And then wrap it back in, hug it, give it a good flexion here. 2 more times. Really keep your chest exactly where it is and lower down. So don't let that head reach back as you reach the legs. Keep that head coming forward. So we don't want to come back here, right, and strain. And then pull it in and release it down. Awesome job. We're going to keep that circle on our legs, but let's put it on the outsides of our ankles, okay? Stretch those legs up to the ceiling as you press that circle apart from your hips. Oh, yeah. Hands come behind the head. Flex your body up. All right, now we're going to reach those legs away from you. As they reach away, they're also lowering, but we want to pull apart from the hips and then pull apart as you come back in. So really reach the legs away as you keep your chest up. Reach the legs away, even though they're coming towards you. Do you feel that center really working? Reach. So it's not about lowering and lifting so much as it is getting that sensation of the reach and pull apart. And you keep your chest where it is. One more time. Oh, yeah. And then come on in. And let's take the circle away for a second. Lift your right leg, take your armpit towards your knee as you push that opposite foot down to engage right where the seat meets the hamstring. Bring it back down. Take it over, armpit to knee. Push this foot down. Grab that area we worked in the beginning. All right, and we take it over. And what that's doing is it's keeping our pelvis stable so we can really focus on the twist of the spine, right? Good job. And come on in, hug it in, and we roll it up. Grab your circle. We're going to take the circle onto the outer edges of our feet. All right. So our feet are up and down. That circle is level, it's flat with the floor, parallel with the floor. Now I want you to pull out, grab those hips. Let it go. What does it feel like? What does it feel like? What's going on in your legs? Now pull out from the hips. Do your feet and ankles follow? Let it go. So we want to get out of the knees. We want to get out of the ankle joint. We want to put the power in that pelvis and hold right there. Beautiful job. All right, take your hands down by your sides. Try to really lift up tall as you keep pulling that circle apart. Take an inhale. Exhale, flex your body up and over and just give me 3 little pulses from your center. 1, 2, 3, and roll it up, stack it up as that circle stays pulled apart. All right, so as we go over, our pelvis isn't moving. That tailbone has energy downward towards the floor. And exhale, dive it. 3, up and over. Lift that chest away from the thighs. Stack up the spine. Good. And dive it. And up. One more time and dive it. And we come up. Now, as you lift your arms up to the ceiling, pull that circle apart. Can you find more lift by putting the power in the pelvis? Circle it around, lift it up. Good. Find that length in the body. The arms are just moving. The rest of your body is stable. Good. One more time. Lift and around. Good job. All right. Take that circle away. Let's grab our feet. All right. And push your feet together and then press your feet downward as you lift up tall. So I'm just going to kind of hold on to my shins. And as I hold on my shins, push your feet inward. Do you feel the power of your pelvis? Does that go into your hips? Hopefully, because your feet are connected to your hips, but we want the intention and the kind of initiation of everything to happen from those hips. All right. Lift up tall. Let your tailbone stay anchored and then reach the arms upward towards the ceiling. Interlace those fingertips as you push your head into your hands. And we're just going to rotate the body and we're going to let our elbow go down towards the floor as we come up into our twist and go the other way. The elbow's trying to kind of go towards the middle of the floor or the middle of our legs, but we're not taking the elbow forward. Keep. And if your elbow lands on your inner knee or inner leg, that is fine too. And press. Good. Twist and press. I forgot which way I started. I'm just going to think I even myself out. This will be my even. Come to center and release. Good. And release. All right. So we're going to take it to our stomach. So go ahead, just lie down on your stomach here. Your circle is going to be close at hand, but this one we're not going to use a prop. So let your legs be a little bit of a distance apart, hands like a goalpost or like a W. Hover your nose above your mat. And then from here, I just want you to draw your center in and notice what that does with your pelvis. Hopefully, it kind of flattens it out as you reach energy through your tailbone. As you draw that belly in, we're going to anchor our arms and pull our arms towards us, like energetically, as we reach our chest forward. Now stay right here for a second. Notice, did your pelvis start to tilt upward or the tailbone? That's going to go right into your back. So I want you to, or your low back, I want you to kind of really keep energy of that tailbone and feet reaching away from you. And as you do that, draw your center in and get more reach of the chest forward. All right, anchor those feet as you bring it down. Your belly stays pulling in. Keep that belly pulling in, even as you reach the chest forward. And we dive it down. One more time. Reach along through the tailbone, almost like you're tucking it under a little bit. The floor will get in the way, so we'll get in the way. So the tuck won't really be a tuck. It's just engaging the pelvis. Okay. So now place one pad on top of the other pad. Can you see that? Hopefully you can, my camera. All right. So then we're going to take our hands on top of that as you rest your ears between your arms. So your arms are connected to your back here. We don't want to reach those shoulders into our ears and we lose that back connection. So reach along through the tail, draw the belly in, as you reach the chest forward. And because you're reaching the chest forward, your arms are pressing into that circle from your back. Feel that? And lower it down. So we're not initiating by pushing into the circle to lift. You're initiating from your center. Anchor the pubic bone, draw the belly in. That belly pulls in to help lift your back and push your chest forward. Lower down. Inhale up. Come on, reach that tail longer to get more lift. One more time. Inhale it up. And lower. Beautiful. All right, we're just going to sit back into a little celebration pose. I'm going a little bit longer than expected, but I just have a couple more exercises and then we'll call it a day. Good job. You're doing awesome. All right, lie down on your back. Bend your knees and take the circle around your outer thighs like we did in rolling like a ball. All right, anchor your feet, push your feet into the mat, feet to seat to feet, and lift that pelvis up. All right, so as my feet are anchored evenly through the whole tripod of your foot, and you pull your seat and heels towards one another, right? Power of the pelvis is working. But now we're adding the element of pressing out into that circle so we get a little bit more of that booty and thigh. Arms are anchored. And as you anchor those arms, can you push longer through your tailbone? We're going to tap the thighs down, lift back up as you reach long through the tail. So as you reach long through the tail, you're also pressing a little bit outward into that circle. And that is going to engage the whole power of the pelvis, thighs, upper arms are anchored. So we have that stability of the upper back as well. 3 more here. We've got 3 and 2. Awesome job. You got 1 more here. So 1 more. Yes. And then as we stay up here, can we try to march the feet and keep our pelvis exactly where it is? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it on down. Take that circle away for a moment. Take it underneath you between your hands so we have our upper body can kind of press into it a little bit and lift the pelvis up and see, can you imagine the circle still there? And energetically use the muscles we just used. Good. And then we're just going to reach one leg long, bring it down. Reach one leg long and bring it down. Reach, 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 reach. One more time each side. And we roll it on down. Good job. Turn to your side. And as you turn to your side, we're going to take our legs to the front of our mat. Our booty is lined up with our shoulder and our elbow. Okay, so let your ankles and heels be lined up. We're going to take our circle in front of us and just gently press down on it so we can engage our, sorry for that loudness, back muscles here. Okay, as you press down and feel your back muscles, can you draw your center in so we're not collapsing? Anchor the bottom leg to lift the top. Can you reach that top long, long, long away from you? Get into your center. As you reach it long, you're going to pulse it forward, forward, back, back. And we're going to try to keep that circle nice and still as we keep the arm on the back. And the leg isn't just kicking, right? We did this when we were on our back. The leg is reaching. Really get that reach. 2 more. Keep that bottom leg anchored. And then bring it back behind you. Make sure that low back isn't arching. We want to keep that tail long. As that tail reaches long, can you pull that thigh further back? 5 circles. 5, 4, 3, 2. Circle the other way. Steady that arm that's on the circle. Good. And bring it in. Good. Give yourself a little stretch over as we go the other side. Leg, leg. Ooh. Elbow, shoulder, and hips are lined up. Then the legs go to the front of your mat. And for me, this side, my top heel likes to be shorter than my bottom, which means I'm sinking in. So line up those heels so your hips line up. Okay, because heels and hips are connected if we haven't realized that yet, right? Oh, yeah. All right, press down on that circle from your back. Draw your center in. Anchor the bottom leg to lift the top. Really reach that leg long like you're trying to get it longer than your bottom leg. And as you reach it, it comes forward. 1, 2. Back behind you. 1, 2. I am keeping that circle steady, hopefully. What does that feel like to do that? What does it feel like to reach the leg away from your body as you're kicking it? Two more. Front leg anchored. Oh, yeah. Now take it back behind you. Reach longer through the tail so we're not arching the low back, right? And then try to press that leg further back. Anchor that front leg more. 5 circles. So we're trying to come from the power of the pelvis, not the ankle, right? Good job. Come on up. Give yourself that little woo, side bend. All right, circle close at hand. Let's just go to all fours. Draw your belly in, push long through that tail. And we're just going to go alternate arms and legs here. Just reach and reach. Good. Reach and reach. One more each side. Now you can keep doing these. These are great. Try not to twist, stay centered. Or you're going to take the circle underneath your sternum and rib cage, and we're going to go into a little push up. So arms stay underneath your shoulders, then come to the balls of your feet and connect those heels. All right, give yourself power of the pelvis here, just like we did in the beginning with the 100, right? Wrap and squeeze the thighs. Draw your center in, and then I want you to just have energy through your chest a little bit, like your chest is trying to go forward a little bit. All right, when you do that, don't sacrifice your low back though. Stay long and connected. We're going to bend the elbows to the back of the room, push back up. Stand in those feet, use your power of the pelvis. 5 elbow bends. 3, inhale, exhale. One more. Oh, yeah. Drop those knees. Send it back. Ah, beautiful. All right, little quick side bends. Benefit of Pilates here is we work the sides as well. A lot of modalities don't do that. We want the side. All right, press down on that circle so we can engage that back as we come up. I'm going to take it a little further away from me. All right, now as you press down on that circle, take your body up and over and bring it back up. Press down in the circle, engage the back, lift up and over. Good. We're trying not to collapse here. That's what the circle helps us keep that lift. Oh, yeah. And just give me a little side bend over for that reverse stretch and go to the other side. All right. Trying to anchor both hips if we can in this position. Press down on the circle, get that back engaged, and take it up and over. Your bottom elbow will bend and come back up. 2 more. Up and over. Yes. Last one, my friends. Here we go. Up and over, over, over. Good. And release it. All right. I always like to end standing. You're going to lose me in the camera a little bit, but scoot back, come to the balls of your feet, connect those heels, drop your head and roll it on up through the spine. All right. Reach the arms up, keeping your arms by the ears as you dive it down without letting yourself let your hips go back. All right. Drop your head, feel that connection here. And then as you come up, I want you to take your hands right onto that booty. I like the booty, right? All right, so right where the booty and the thighs meet. Got that? Wrap and squeeze. Feel them engage. And then keep them engaged as you roll it up. Pull and wrap and wrap and squeeze and see how they help you. Dive again. Dive. We'll do it again. Hands right there. Make sure you're wrap and squeeze from there. Those muscles are on as you press the tail down and roll it up one more time. Dive it down. We won't tactile here. Just let's see if it's working. Up, 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 up. Hands behind the head. Interlace them. All right. And we're just going to go up and down and up and down. Keep the wrap and squeeze. Power of the pelvis. Press your hands into your head, your hand into your hands. That's where you are. One more. Good. And release it down. Whew. Good job. How'd it go? Hopefully you feel like you're disconnected a little bit more. The circle is awesome for that. The circle helps us get into muscles that are kind of hard to find on our own, but eventually you want to take that circle away and be able to feel those muscles just as much as we do with the circle. So come to this workout as many times as you want. It's a really good kind of way to just get into a full body workout. Hopefully you had a fabulous time with me today. Yes, you can use the chat to let me know you're here if you'd like. And if not, I will see you again next week on the mat with another workout or tutorial or something, or use the comment section below and let me know what you'd like to see, and I'd love to help you. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.